Well, hello, my friends. I'm here with Lee Legenhausen and Bailey. So I want to welcome you both to Metro TV. How's it going?
It's good. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Thank you for all you do for us.
Well,
A word.
and thank you. I want to talk a little bit about pets in Omaha. You've got this a big expo, pick a pooch event expo coming up later on. So actually, it's going to be coming up very soon. But let's just first talk about Bailey for a second, because Bailey's a new addition to your family.
Yeah.
So talk about Bailey for a minute. Introduce us to Bailey.
Well, this is Bailey, and she's a sweetheart, and she needed a good home. And somebody reached out to me and told me about her, and we lost Kirby in January.
Yeah.
And so yeah, people would ask a lot of times, well, do you think you'll ever have another dog? And I said, of course I will. I just don't know when yet.
Yeah.
It was just the right time. And she just, I've never had a girl dog before, so that's different. But she's just a little sweetheart, and just love her.
Well, I mean, I know Kirby, we've both have had animal companions that have meant so much to us. And when you lose one, and especially Kirby, what an amazing little beautiful being. I know that was hard, and I'm sure it still is hard, but you have somebody like this little girl come into your life. And I'll just show, here's this little girl that's climbing up my leg. This is Sunshine, who can't see, doesn't have any eyes. But she's such a blessing, because I lost Benny last April very unexpectedly. And it's funny, I said, I'm not going to get a cat that looks like Benny. And this little girl got presented to me and really looks and acts a lot like Benny. I think there's a little bit of Benny in there with her. So, well, let's just talk about pets in Omaha. Tell me, no, okay, 8 years, 9 years, where are we at?
2013, we started the online mag.
So we're 8 years into it.
I'm sorry. If it wasn't for Kirby, there probably wouldn't be a Pets in Omaha.
Yeah.
So
what a blessing. Yeah. What a blessing that little guy was, for so many reasons.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we've been around for 8.5 years now, and it's anything pets in the area. We always want to help the rescues and the shelters as much as we can. And we've had we have a great team of people that work on our site, and we've had over 2,000 different articles.
Wow.
Original articles. And so we get reads from all over the country, out of the country and everything, but mainly right here in the Midwest.
Yeah. So it's petsinomaha.com website, correct? I'm actually looking at it here on my other computer. There's so much information on this site, and like you said, it's all things pets, really all things pets. And so I encourage people to check it out. So back in 2013, you founded this, and I've just kind of watched it grow over the years. And I just think last year, was a very crazy year for all of us. And the Pick a Pooch adoption event, an expo that's coming up on the 24th and 25th. How many years is this? Because last year you didn't have it, right? Or it was online.
Yeah, we had to do a virtual, and hopefully we never have to do that again. But it worked out for some of the rescues and some of the vendors.
Sure.
But we're just so glad that we can have it. And it's at our new home. And we were supposed to be at the Baxter Arena last year before COVID hit and all that stuff. So
is this like the 5th or 6th year? What year is this?
This will be the 6th year.
Okay.
Should be our 7th year, but you know how that happened.
Sure. Absolutely.
And we'll have a lot more parking. We'll have a lot more space indoors. And, when it's middle of July or late July, it's pretty hot out there. So it's nice to have an air conditioned place to have it. Also that weekend, right across the street at Exarban Village is Ribstock, and they're going to have thousands of people there, and it's dog friendly too, pet friendly. And so we've already shaken hands with them. We'll shove people their way, and they'll get some people coming to ours when they leave, you know. And then on that Sunday, on the 25th, the farmers market is in our parking lot at Baxter Arena. So yeah, it could be really, really big this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So 6 years. So what can people expect from it? I've been to it several times at a different venue, but I'm excited to check out the new space. But who comes to this and what can they expect?
Well, people that, as far as guests, people who are looking to maybe adopt an animal. A lot of them aren't looking to adopt an animal. They just want to meet the vendors and all that. And, you know, they're allowed to bring their own dog in on a leash or carry it around or whatever they want to do. And there's a lot of swag that comes out, you know, a lot of these vendors, you know, have lots of things to give away for people. So yeah, it's just, I always tell people, and it's about 50-50, 50% of the companies that come to our show have nothing to do with animals, but they care about the animals or else they wouldn't be there. But
Right.
It's a consumer show. You know, what does Pyramid Roofing have to do with dogs? Well, not much, except for, you know, and it's all about the people that are walking around. It's almost, it's like a show with dogs running all over the place.
Right. It's a lot of fun. So I'm looking at the website. So how many rescue shelters will you have there?
We'll have 20, and we may have a couple more. Sometimes they just don't have much. And over this pandemic time, you know, a lot of animals were adopted. So some of them are maybe low on inventory, if you put it that way. And they also need the volunteers to help. And you know, sometimes they can only get maybe 2 or 3 to man a booth right now. And, you know, they can only have, you know, they can't watch 10 dogs with 2 or 3 people. So until it happens.
So if somebody wants to adopt a pet, they can come out, they can visit with the shelter. Can they take the pet with them, or is there a adoption process
that's where it starts?
Okay.
They fill out a form, you know, and then and it's almost like a background check. These groups, they'll go out and look at your house and see that you don't have 19 dogs already, or if you don't have a fence, or, you know, maybe you got 19 kids, you know, whatever. Right. But they're not just going to hand them out there at the show.
Yeah, because I mean, as we both know, so many people know, adopting a pet, it's a huge responsibility, and that animal is depending on you to care for it for the rest of its life. So it is a big responsibility.
And they spend a lot of money getting these dogs healthy, you know, the ones that they pull out from the what am I trying to say? The pet shelters that are, you know, just horrible, you know.
Right.
So, and sometimes, you know, a tornado has torn up a town, there are floods and all that stuff, and some of these dogs are coming in kind of bad shape, but, you know, most of them get healthy again.
Yeah, which is why also it's so important to come out and get to know the rescues, their mission, you know, how they help the animals, because, you know, they do, like you said, they take some of these animals that are just sometimes almost on death's door and get them healthy. And that requires donations and funds and additional resources. So it's a great way to get to know these pet rescues. And then, like you said, there's lots of vendors out there that are pet related and not pet related, but I love it because they're all supporting this event. And it's just a great way to spend an afternoon or a morning, you know? So, well, we're actually almost at the 10-minute mark. Isn't that hard to believe? It goes by fast. So
it does.
let's talk about getting tickets and for the event.
Yeah, tickets this year are only $5. And when you come in, pay your $5, we're going to give you a $5 raffle ticket to kind of offset that a little bit. We had to charge this year just because we lost so much money with advertising coming up for last year's, and then all of a sudden we knew that we do it, so that was all wasted. So they can go to the Baxter Arena site, and they can get tickets online there, have them on their phone or whatever, but we will have tickets there when they come in.
Yeah. Well, again, I encourage everybody to go to petsofomaha.com. There's a ton of information. There's also all this information on the website about the event. And then you have a Facebook page as well, where you have lots of info. That's
Right.
easy to find too, Pets in Omaha. So.
And we'll put this up there as soon as we get it back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Lee, I'm glad this happened. This kind of came together pretty quickly. But it's so great. It's so good to see you. It's great to meet Bailey in person, or via, video. And, and I look forward to seeing you, at the event on July 24th, 25th, Baxter Arena. So thanks again.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Love
We'll
you.
talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay. Bye.